Welcome back to Satisfactory 1.1 guys for a new video. I would like to remind people that it's not how can I say, a tutorial about making things perfect. I'm not an expert in Satisfactory or even like a rusher. I'm not rushing to the final phase. I just try to craft things my way. I do not use any blueprints made by somebody else, so it's really personal experience. So you may find other streamers or other content that will teach you a lot more than I do, but I still consider that I'm doing things kind of clean in the way I'm setting up things. So yeah, I just want to share my experience. I really love this game, so I thought that it would be a good opportunity to share that experience. I mean, the little experience I have, and yeah, feel free to comment and just don't be too hard with me if I make some mistakes. I mean, like the tractor, the other video, I think it was I didn't know that actually that you could use tractors to automate resource transfer from one point to the next point. I discovered that during this run, so as you can see. Also, Satisfactory 1.1 is new, so I do not know all the new functionalities that are in this version. I will detect them somehow. Then I will see that they are new, and we will probably explore the new possibilities. But besides that, I have not read like all the new stuff we're gonna find together here. So that's, yeah, it's definitely not like a full tutorial to become a super pro at Satisfactory, or yeah, any way of rushing to the end game, because I don't think that this is me. I don't enjoy the game this way. Maybe you do, but this video is not about rushing to the end. This video is about having stuff that runs and clean base and clean production. So yes, I just wanted to say that on this video because I didn't in the previous ones. Alright, so let's talk about what we did before. We've actually set up the better copper actually, production. So we now have very impressive cable and wires, wire production. So we'll be able to use these materials afterwards to yeah, to build whatever we want. In this video, I want to set up something I would say special, because you know we are going to meet raw materials like quartz, deuterium, iron, copper, and even like wires and cables. They are like bases for other more advanced resources that we usually make in assemblers and later on in other buildings that can accept more inputs. So yeah, I want to, in my play, differentiate the materials that you need to mass produce from the material that you need to just have and produce, but take a long time to produce. So if we see, for example, if we open the materials here, parts, you see that if you use, for example, the motor, to make you with 10 rotor, 10 starter, we make a motor. We make 5 motor per minute. This is not, in my opinion, high frequency production. This is true for many other components. For example, this one, the crystal oscillator, you produce 1 per minute, so you can guess that the usage afterwards will be also reduced. So it's kind of where I want to arrive in the way I'm going to organize things, is that these materials do not necessarily need to have a very, how can I say, their own conveyor belt. I think that all these material can be can share the same conveyor belt, and that we can like separate them or merge them into a common conveyor belt. And if a material starts to enter mass production, or they really output a lot of resources, we're gonna move them to their own conveyor belts. So yes, so like I said, this, for example, this item doesn't belong on a specific conveyor belt. This is true for many things. For example, maybe this one is just 5 per minute. Remember that we can carry about 200 right now. Imagine that we have one belt and we're able to split and merge things however we want. You can see here that we could have like this kind of elements is not gonna use a lot on a conveyor belt. There is gonna be very little. On the opposite, if you take the quick wire, you see we produce 60 per minute. This one definitely needs its own conveyor belt to convey that resource. That is true. For example, this one we could also have a common conveyor belt with other resources. This one as well. Steel pipe, we see no, already it's kind of too much. For me, I would say that we share the same conveyor belt if we go to a maximum of like 15 resources per minute. It means that we could have like 10 resources that share the same conveyor belt. All right, so that's how I see it. And if we need this way, we don't need to have a base too complicated and bring things everywhere. We can just use one conveyor belt for everything. And as we move forward, we will open the Mark IV, the Mark V, etc. I mean, faster conveyor belts, and this allows us to bring even more resources on the same conveyor belt. Okay, so we really will have plenty of space on one conveyor belt for very little items. All right. So in this video, we're going to set up common conveyor belt for small items, and then we're gonna have less common items on a. Sorry, we're gonna have one conveyor belt per high frequency resource, and then one conveyor belt for all the slow frequency items. So I'm really going to expand all of this because we want a lot of space. This is going to be useful for everything we're going to build afterwards. So this is, yeah, mandatory. Alright, so in this line I'm going to put all the resources that are high frequency, and they're gonna go to conveyor, their own conveyor belts, and we will move all the belts in, I mean, this direction. The belts are going to go in this direction. Alright, all the way. And on the left and on the right, we can basically take the resources we need from these belts whenever we need them. So we need to build somewhere. I'm gonna remove these two as well, if I can. I need to go under. So I can get boss. I could get boss. Alright. This one, is it just leaves or? Let's go back up. Let's go around the middle, which is here. All right. Here I'm going to put a pillar. All right. And then over that pillar, we're going to make a long line. That's okay. I would have preferred to align it. Maybe we will align it with the other ones. Maybe better. Let's redo this part. Okay, so the point is at the under we're gonna have conveyor belts, general conveyor belts. So there's over it we're gonna have how can I say specialized conveyor belts at here. So let's right. Looks good to me. We're gonna have 2 conveyor belts. Let's see. I want maybe some space between them. So on a conveyor, on conveyor belts, you can have maximum. I mean, usually I put 6 space. Maybe I will really go along this one, so it will be easier after that. We don't need to be stackable conveyor. Okay, so every 6 foundations, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can put more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Alright. All this is very cheap. Okay, we can expand later, but the goal is to have this run first. And under will be the generalist conveyor belts. So the big difference between the two of them is that if you share the same things, if your conveyor belt is sharing items, you need to make a closed loop. It means that if up here we're going to have some let's see if I don't want to be using the bottom layer so that we don't yeah, correct direction. I don't want to be using the bottom layer so that we can walk under it. You know, so we're not having any space problem or whatever. So yeah, the goal is to have to bring the resources as far as we can. So for these ones, the conveyor belt is not going to be closed because it can just be blocked at the end. There's only one type of resource. You're only going to be losing some resource at the end, but eventually they will be linked somewhere. We're going to just fill these ones, but afterwards we will only fill when we really need to. So maybe you start to understand what I'm going to do. We right now have how many mass resources? Right now we have two mass resources on this side. Soon we will have the copper as well, and we also have three on this side as well. Okay. So I want to build a lookout tower so I can see some things. Let's see. Actually, it's always a bit complicated to set up at the beginning, and then it's gonna be faster. Let's pick up some power. Okay, I'll bring it here. What I really want to is build some jump pad. Okay, so now we need to consider how we're going to organize the common, or the conveyor belt that's going to be shared. So for now we will only have one. In the blueprints I have created, we especially, how can I say, we need a way of containing things. So the different resources. And how do we choose how much we put on the belt should be, how can I say, they should have, all should share the same priority, you know, on pushing on the belt. So if you have, if we have 6 elements, we want the 6 elements to be pushing one on the belt at a time. So whatever the frequency we need from it. So do we need another flow pattern? I think we do need another flow pattern. So I'm gonna use this one as the main base. Okay. Let's stack them. Let's see if that's okay. Maybe we can take a little more space so we're sure. So right now I'm going to, so if you remember, the remerge is not really a problem. I mean, the split to remerge correctly is not a problem, but yeah, when we remerge, if we want to keep the same priority, we need to be very careful how we remerge elements. Let's see, key 3. I don't know if any other streamer or anybody created this method, but I find it to be very powerful, very useful as well. Okay, let's stack. We can expand it later. For now, let's just put about. For now, let's put about some splitters. So you remember we can merge to 8, but I don't know if the 8 remerge is even. I need to check it. Let's see. So that we could have like a 8. Let's see how they remerge. This is yeah. This is okay. I see. So as far as I understand, it's not perfectly, because here this one is going to remerge 3 of them, so there's not the same priorities. So we can remerge 4 maybe. Let's see how is the merge 4. So my concern is that I'm going to explain. We're going to have a lot of container, and outside a container we're going to output elements non-stop at the same speed for all of them. And these ones are going to reach a common merger, and outside here we will have the common conveyor belt. The problem is that this merger is taking 1 element from here, 1 element from here, and 1 element from here. Alright? But the the problem is that from here we actually having 4 elements. So the ones from the top layer are going to have less priority, and we will see them less often on the belt. So we don't want that. We really want each. We may want that. We could say that the top layer, whatever we put at the top, I mean, we link to the top, is going to have lower priority. Like, for example, you remember the crystal oscillator. We could probably put it at the top. It would be better because it leaves more space for the rest. But for now, maybe later we can do another. I'm planning to do some resources on this side and some on that side. Maybe we will not have the even split on the other side. But for this, in this case, for now, we're just going to have even splitting. I mean, even remerge. Sorry. Let's see. MK3. Why do I have just one container? It's because no, I chose the wrong one. Why do I have only one container? Because you guessed it, that's we don't have a lot of elements that's gonna flow through them. So you imagine one crystal oscillator per minute. It's gonna take forever for it to fill the container and to eventually overflow. So we really have plenty of space. I don't know why it says that it actually hits each other, because I don't think that it does. Anyway, I think that we can really put them like this, should be fine. It says that it's in the same direction, but I don't feel like it. I have to follow what I feel is correct. I can just use this way. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, we need some steel beam. Let's go pick up some. I'm wondering if I could have made something that has... this one's strange. I think this one is wrong side, or it's not overflow. This one's not overflow. I will redo it. Let's pick up some more steel beam. I wanted to take a minute to explain how the overflow system works, how I built it. So typically when the... it looks like we have a problem of... we have no more pipe coming in for some reason. It's strange. Maybe it took a long time to come back. So how the overflow works is that when the container is gonna be saturated, it will start to accumulate in the input. And so we have two inputs, remember? So we have two ways of 2 lanes in, basically. And on each one of them, we have a smart splitter. So the center will allow any to go in, but should it become full, it will overflow to the right. And it's remerged into this one, and this one remerged to the left. Right. So all the overflow goes here from the 2 lanes, and the overflow here, and all the way there. Okay. Let's grab some steel beam. So we can build more. We're gonna build 8 in total there. 8 resources. We're not gonna use all of it immediately. We are going to use a few of them, and then as we need more, we just need to assign some of them. You will understand, I think. You need to see by the example. organizing right now is a bit complicated, I would say, because we don't have a good way to take altitude. So to have a good sight on everything. Okay, let's just... let's just put it here. That's more correct. Mark 3. So we were at 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 8, right? Alright, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna have some remerge. Merge to 4 in line. No, we can just take space and do things nicely. 4 to 1 horizontal. Yeah, okay. I would like to take a little height to arrange it a bit better. See how it is. So something like this should be fine, I guess. And then the same for here. Doesn't need to be perfect. So Mark 1 should be enough, remember, for each of them, because I put Mark 3 there, but we could have had Mark 1 for all of it. But I'm not even sure I built that one in Mark 1. When I prints, I'm not sure I have it in Mark 1, so... Okay, let's just have alright. So whatever resource we're having in this container, they're merging 4 into 1, and so here we have a weight of 1 and 1, transform to 2, 1 and 1 transform to 2, and we don't have the third input used, so it's really like all elements have the same weight. Yeah, while we remerge them. Gonna do the same on this side. And so here I'm going to put a remerge as well. Because it says that it's aligned, but it's not aligned. Or is it? Maybe it's aligned with something else. Let's just do it this way. Okay, so after that, the 2 of them are going to be remerged as well. So because this one have a weight of 4 and they're both gonna be using 1 input of the remerge, they're all gonna still have the same strengths in terms of number of elements on the belt. So there's no bigger priority here. It's a splitter, not a merger. It's a merger. Okay, let's go here. So now all the elements that go inside there are going to be reserved on the out belt at the same frequency. I mean the same number of elements for all of them. Like I said, we could customize how many elements go out, and I feel like I saw something new in Satisfactory 1.1, but maybe we'll improve that system later. For now, we want to set up the input So, or maybe we just finish with the output first, and so it will be easier for everybody to understand. Alright, so now we want to be able to distribute everything. Like I said, all the machines you imagine are going to be built to the left, to the right. We have plenty of space all the way to the mountains there, so they're gonna be delivered all the way. So we want the bell to we want the bell to start from the beginning. So about maybe I will have to redo the top layer there, unfortunately. Alright, so now we only need to there. I could have put it a bit to the left, I think. Yeah, I don't know why it's yeah, I don't like this. I want it a bit more outside. Right. Anyway, it's gonna take some time until we get where we want. Doesn't like it. When I clicked, it changed. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Maybe the turn is too sharp. Actually, this tower, we can remove it. It's not a big deal. Better? Much better. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo. Let's go. What's wrong with this? I don't know why it keeps getting fucked like this. Alright, and I'm considering that maybe we could have two belts actually. So I'm thinking. Let's see. Around. Okay, let's follow the same as the bottom layer. So at the bottom I want the how can I say, the output of the containers. And at the top, I want the return, basically. So anything that's not been consumed is gonna go this way. Let's see. Something like this, but this is gonna be the return. It means that any item that has not been consumed is gonna go back this way. Yeah, exactly what I wanted to do. So as you can see, I don't know. No, it's ugly. We should move the upper layer a bit higher. I will have to redo things. So let's just finish the whole common conveyor belt, and then we will change the whole top. It will take about 5 minutes to redo things. So you can imagine that things that go out are going to run all the way here, and buildings on the left and on the right can extract whatever they want from it. So if I want to take a resource from it, I need to use a smart splitter. For example, I want on the left to get the oscillators. These ones, they're gonna go to the left, and then I can put overflow or any undefined, for example, and they will continue to the rest. So the question is, how do we make sure that the next building gets enough material? That's a very good question. We actually cannot guarantee that, but what we can do instead is, instead of putting any undefined, we can put just overflow here, so that half of the oscillator are going to go to the next building, then to the next building. The strategy in that is to always make sure that your buildings are flooded by the materials you need. So they will slowly fill, and and still with the overflow, they will all get some material. And when you are done with whatever you're doing, like the oscillators transforming to a new resource, we're going to remerge it here. We can just remerge it on the way on the return belt, right? And it's gonna go all the way back. So now let's see how high we should put things. I think we really just said we're just needing one more layer here. We just have needed one more layer to make enough space for everything. I'm gonna delete it later, but I'm just making sure that it's enough for what we're trying to do. Okay, I see. Alright. I don't want to be mass removing things, because I might target things by accident if I do that in the background, and then good luck finding out what you broke. So I really want to be targeting the sky when I do this. Okay, same for here. Let's just do the common conveyor belt first, and then we'll fix the rest later. You see I target some in the background as well by accident, but we will be removing them as well, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. These ones are the good ones. Alright, so the good thing is that if we have more buildings later, we just need to make the belt longer, and that will do it. I'm going to remove the things we don't use right now, like this and this. And I'm gonna bring this one all the way back there. Okay. So, yeah, we build this one over the beton here. Okay, so you can just leave it like this. It's fine, I think. Okay. Or maybe I will redo it. I want it smoother when we go up. So we need a ramp. Ramp 4. Right. Okay. We can even duck under if we need to. Ah, they allow me to go under. I'm small. This is one of the reproach about this game is we really feel like so close to the ground, like we really a dwarf. Okay, so on the belt here, we want... This is the return belt. So this one's gonna go back inside the input. Remember whatever... I mean to the containers. Remember that whatever new stuff we build is going to be returned here. And then we want to rearrange them here. So, to be noted that these layers also have the capability to have the dimensional depot at the top. So they really can do everything, like overflow, dimensional depot. That's why I built them. Now, I'm gonna create a lookout tower again. So that we make maybe this will be easier to build. Now this is the redistribution of material. So each entrance will have the... We need a splitter, a smart splitter for each of them. So the resource we want goes inside, and the resource we don't want, the resource that is dedicated to this container goes inside, and all the other resources are going to continue. Okay, so we take, it's basically right of the pillars, right? Smart splitter, smart splitter, smart splitter. All right. Right, so each time we have a new resource that we add to the common conveyor belt, we're going to come here and choose whatever we want to the left, and any undefined we go forward. So for now we have no defined, so I'm going to copy this. Here. I'm gonna copy it to all the splitters. Alright, and there may be some items that we have not well set up, and for that reason they will continue and overflow non-stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an industrial buffer here. I mean, an industrial container that's going to be used as a buffer here. So here we want to have this lane should never be used, but it's a way for us to detect that there's a problem somewhere. And yeah, and we're going to remerge it into the main lane. So now we have the closed circle. You see that they have a lower priority than if I remerged all the way on this side. So about the speed of the belt, we want maximum speed starting at when we actually link things together. So here we want level 3 for everything. You can play on the belt speeds to also like select your elements. So some of them will go inside faster, things like this, but we really just want the same number of resources per minute for all the different resources we have. Okay, we go all the way. So I'm going to expand it. Okay, and we got this one also, not to forget. So Mark 3, everything's Mark 3 here. This one's not Mark 3. So we can carry 270 elements per minute on this one. They all share the same belt. Okay, and then okay. We also want things to get out as fast as possible. So we keep the level 3 for the inside. So they link. Okay, we're good. We're full 3. Then you may be wondering if I'm gonna put 3 for this one. The thing is, I'm gonna put the 3 for this one to get rid of things as soon as possible. But here we're gonna put the slowest possible, so that whenever we have something that is not defined anywhere, if we come here, we will see it right away. Maybe since that we have curve, I'm gonna try the curve version. Maybe it will look nicer. Yep, nicer this way. Alright, and so on this one, we will see the elements that have not been defined here. Okay, so how about we start crafting a little? No, first we're gonna bring the main resources to this area. I'm going to redo what I broke just earlier. Up all the way to the sky. Maybe the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So we will rearrange things later. It doesn't need to be perfect, but for now we want to be bringing all the other resources there. So here we have 2 resources. Can just put things like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do like this, and on the other side, 2, 1, 2. 6. Okay, so we'll be keeping the layer at the bottom so that we can move around. This is a fast resource, so where is the cheapest? Curve. Curve is 19, 17 for default. Maybe I will use curve and use more material to test the new system. Okay, here we have now access to. We could have 2 layers if we really want to. We have 2 outputs, so we could very well link the next one. But for now, we really don't need that quantity of material. Okay, that's nice. Let's bring it there. Here. And the good thing when you design well is that when you start to link everything together, it's very efficient. Okay. Here we have 3 resources. We have this one. Can I do that? Or is it too sharp? It's doable. All right. Or did I make a mistake? No, that's correct, right? This one is plates, right? Okay. We have 3 resources here. Plates, iron rods, and reinforced plates. Reinforced plates, we're going to increase the production soon, so let's say let's just do something like that. So we give it we don't want it on a common conveyor belt. So I'm not gonna make it curvy. Just join it like this. And back to curvy. Alright. To go pick up some more steel beam. Let's go pick up more beams. Looks nice, right? So our main goal now is to move forward to the next phase. So we're really going to aim for making the 1,000 things up there and the 100 wire stuff up there as well. So we have a lot of components to build, and we're really gonna focus on that. It will be the occasion for us to test the common conveyor belt. Yeah, we have plenty of beams. That's why it's great that we spend a lot of time on making good steel. Okay. We're still only phase 1. Rushers would probably be at like phase 3 or something, maybe, if they keep if they pushed everything like they wanted. But I don't like to enjoy. I'm not enjoying Satisfactory this way. I prefer to enjoy it that way. All right, let's see what we need. So our main in the parts. So we're trying to make smart plating. So we're talking rotor. So reinforced plates we have already. a dedicated mine for that. That we maybe did we expand it? Did we have enough? I don't remember if it's already 3. Let's see when we built it. Let's see. The input was correct. Okay, so we probably have a lot of reinforced plates. Plates is one of our fast material. I mean high frequency material. So we need to make rotors. Let's see the print for rotors. No, sorry, the part for rotor. How does it work? I remember it's wires. So no, not even wires. Okay. So it's basically screws and iron rod. Iron rod, we have a dedicated production for that, and we're gonna have to make the screws first so we can make rotors. All right, and that's designed by the higher level. This one is assembler. I really want to be making as many assemblers as I can for this one. Yeah, but first I need to make screws. Okay, so I'm gonna use 8 assemblers. I think that's the maximum I have in my prints. I have assembler, Mark 3 or level, and Mark 3. Yeah, I have assembler 8. I'm gonna go for assembler 8. And so with 8, we're gonna need 800 screws per minute, which sounds complicated to deliver. We need to divide by 5, so 200 iron rods per minute, which is a bit too much. And just a minute. Sorry. So yes, maybe it's a bit overkill. We're not going to use everything. We're not going to be producing that many screws because we don't want to use so many rods for that. I think we're producing 240 iron rods right now. So if we have if we produce, maybe we want to be using a maximum of 80 or 80 iron rod. And then we also need to remember that screws take a lot of, they saturate the belt very fast. I'm checking, maybe I have some thing related to screws in my manufacturing. Yeah, I do. So we do have. So I have something that transforms 120 to 480 screws. And 60 to 240 MK2 times 3, 4 times 3. Okay, this one is double. This one is single. Right, so I think I'm going to. We have so many iron rods that we don't use, so let's just go for 120 to 480 screws, and we will be able to limit the input if we need to. Maybe later on, if we need more rotor, we can just scale it up, or we will have everything ready this way. So let's see. I'm missing reinforced plates and cables. Let's go for it. So 120 rods will leave us. We will see. Anyway, we can. It's better to build more then to build less, and then if we need, we can really slow down the usage of the different components. Then I'm full with so many sticks. I will just move them here temporarily. Too many sticks. Maybe too many plates. Maybe the plates I will use. Okay, skip the plates. Just a little more sticks and take more. But I needed also some reinforced plates. Yeah, get rid of the coal I don't use right now. This one I don't use. I have plenty of wood and stuff there I didn't see to get rid of. Okay. I pick up maybe one more cable and then some reinforced plates. Do I have a lot of wire? Not a lot. Yeah, I'll take some extra here. And then we're building reinforced plates up there, if I remember well. So let's pick them up there. Yeah. We're having a lot. Okay. So 100, yeah, 120 iron bars. Let's prepare the ground there as well to welcome the rotor manufacturing. Cannot. Yeah, we don't get that problem in Dune. Parachute and chainsaw, isn't it? Incredible. Let's go all the way up. So 480 screws, we don't have the belt for it. It will be limited to 240. But maybe we can break the remerge, the final remerge, into two different conveyor belts, so that yeah, we will escape with we will be good. I mean, with the 240 times 2 basically. Okay. So here we want 400 screws. Let's put it like this. All right, 480 screws. Is it the entrance there? Yeah. Okay. Let's leave a little space. Okay, good to me. And then we're gonna use assembler. We'll use the highest we can because I'm afraid let's put the assembler there. Let's align it just after that. Or should I put it to the side? Maybe I could put it to the side. It would be smarter, maybe. Oh, fell. Right, leave enough space for the bells. Okay. So now how do we do? We have two inputs for the bars, I think. Right. one for the top, one for this one. And where are the iron bars? They're here. Alright, so here because it's not a shared conveyor belt, we can just split it right away like this. Since we need to split in two, maybe I will okay, strange. It validates, it says okay, and then it says not okay. How is it there? Can I split? No, it's fine. Okay, so here we need a level 2, Mark II, because it's 120 that are going to be used, and then after that, yeah, Mark 1 and 1 Mark 1, 6060 is fine. Let's bring some power around here. Okay, so we have the screw manufacturing working, and we have 4 outputs. So we're talking 4 times 120 screws. So what we're going to do is remerge these two and these two. We will separate them to 2 different lanes because like I said, we cannot carry so much like we should. This one's 120, 120, 120 and 120. Right, up. This is put it like this. Alright. That's for the first one. And then alright. Letting the power. They still don't know. This one are making screws. I see that it's not really full. I'm having a doubt that it works perfectly. Very strange. Or maybe it does. I'm not sure. Okay. We'll see. And now in the assembler, we only need to ask for rotors, right? I made a mistake. Assemblers have 2 entrances, and this is not what it was for. The second entrance was for iron sticks, actually. And not for... So we'll create a splitter here. We want to be bringing some... How many sticks are we going to use? Rotors. Okay, lucky we did not activate rotors yet. Maybe for this one we did. No, okay. So because we didn't activate rotor yet, there was nothing that went inside, so everything's still safe. I need to use the parachute here. Okay. 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 Even we don't use all of them, we can turn some of them off. But it's so cheap to build all of this. Then later on, if we want to expand and make more, it may become more complicated. This one I'm going to remove it. And in the end, it means that we need to... I'm lazy to break this one. So I'm going to change this one and actually... can I just... I broke the wrong one. Well, I cannot select anything. I cannot select anything anymore. Like some kind of bug. I don't know, I'm like in the menu, but I cannot select anything. Let me save the game and reload it. Okay, merge. Can I remerge here? Is it impossible even with curve? Impossible even with curve. Okay, let's redo this part. We need to upgrade this one to 4. Upgrade it. Yeah, another time. Anyway, so here we have the rotors. And it's time to test our new line. So, we're going to remerge it at the top because it's we want where we return. Alright, all the rotors going out. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's follow them and make sure that let's check what happened with them. They're going back on the common belt. So they check here and they pass. Check here, they pass, they pass. Alright. Make sure that any new element is not going to block the belt. Anyway, we will see it immediately if it blocks the belt. Okay, it goes inside the container because it's been, and here, I mean, it's not been, we didn't affect any container to it, and this is a real flow. It's a real mistake. We don't want this to happen. This bed is very slow, so we can see elements that have problems. So now we're going to fix that issue by choosing that the first one is rotors. here. And none of them should be going forward now. They're going to enter this one. If there is a dimensional depot up there, they're going to be transferred to my inventory. I can use them anywhere. Otherwise, they're being sent back onto the belts. This one I could move them to Mark 3 at some point, if we want. I could move everything to bell to 3, but that's not required right now. We'll check later. We're not making 60 rotors per minute, you know, so these ones normally in the next round they will be put inside the storage. Later on, if we want to to decide that we will output maximum 60 rotors on the belt, we can leave this speed at 60 and move the other belts to higher speeds, so they will be transferred faster than this one. All right. So now we have rotors available on the common belt. All of these need to be the highest speed possible. It's the same for this one. This is a split, so it's not like a smart split. It means that whenever things go out, 50% goes this way and 50% continue forward. So the goal is to make sure that these resources are always mass produced, so that and the belt is fast enough so that we can feed all of it. Like here you can see that I really selected the speeds that we really need for the inputs there. So we're 100% sure we see it by the belt that there is no stop there. And if we want to know if we're actually losing iron bar, we need to have a look at the containers, the iron bar containers. So you see here that it stops. It means that we're not using a lot. I think that, actually we're full all the way up. Or not yet. Yeah, we're full all the way up. So actually the iron bars are already being fed because we have too many. So that's alright. We did good to choose to use a lot. To use 120 to make the rotors. Okay, so after the rotors, we're interested in... we just need to use these rotors and... we can just use these rotors to make the other ones. Where are they? The smart plating here. They need rotors and reinforced iron plates. So they're also being produced in assembler. So in our case, it's using 2 per minute. Really, we have plenty of space on the belt. So let's build assemblers. We're gonna put 8 assemblers like before at a maximum, because if one day we want to expand, at least we will have a way of expanding it. We will do the exact same thing as this one, but and we will put them just after that on. Just continue this way. Could also do on the left, but let's just move forward. We'll be to the left and to the right later. If we mostly need copper-based stuff, we would be working on the left, but as you can see, it's just full iron. So we better be staying on the right side for what we're making. For the assemblers, for the smart plating, we take this times 8 is 2 times 8 is 16, and the maximum power when we shard all of them, it would be yeah, times 8 is 16, times 2.5 would be 45, so Mark 1 assembler is plenty enough already. So assembler Mark 1. We're missing rotors. Okay. So as the command belt will become more and more crowded, at some point the rotors are going to flood the belt already, because that's the only element. It's going to stock naturally as well. But right now we should have a lot remaining here, so... And I'm actually going to bring some there as well, because we want all the rotors to be on the other side of the map. Maybe I should put some electrical line as well here to go faster, so nothing will block me. Oh, okay. We'll see about it. Okay, assembler X8 Mark 1. Okay, let's just put it here, leave a little space to the left if we need to go. Yeah, 2 inputs, so it was in the wrong direction. Okay, this sounds great. So here we need rotors, so split it here. And we will need reinforced plates, right? So it's here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, split it. Split it. Bring it down. Mark 1 is plenty enough already. Okay, electricity. Alright. And smart plating. Yeah, they're coming in. Okay, copy setting. Fast setting. Let's make another jump here. Jump pad here. Alright. Past. 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 Let's see if we see all of them working, because yeah, let's just use it again. The 2 at the top are running. The 2 next to the 2 are running. Same. Same. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to the smart plating specific lane, because we want them to reach the space elevator there. So we will create some dedicated lanes up there for transmitting any put it at the top. We can redo it another time. Let's say this lane here. That's a return belt at the top. So anything going to the space elevator is gonna go there. Up. Let's take the thing there to be more accurate. Right, a little merger. Okay, and okay, we have a return up there for dedicated pieces for the space elevator. Space elevators there, so let's just do something maybe, yeah, like that. Can curve so much like that. That's interesting. But maybe at some point I want to be building things here on the left side, so I'm not gonna use it here. I'll put it alongside this one. It will be cleaner. Let's try to make it curvy for fun. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For this part, I'm not gonna make it curvy. I'm gonna make it straight, and like this. What I'm going to do is so we may overflow some stuff at some point when the space elevator have received all the pieces we want to give it. Yeah, so let's just say that let's see. A bit like what we did earlier. Let's put a smart splitter and we cannot. Otherwise, let's do it a bit more, a bit further. So smart splitter. 1, 2, 3, and a little container afterwards. Okay. This one goes here, here. Okay. So they will all be set up to overflow straight. And on the right here, we're interested in the smart plating. Any overflow will move forward to the next one. Same here, overflow. But, oh yeah, overflow. And yeah. The second one will be, where is it? The framework. Overflow straight. And then the last one will be the wiring, I guess. Is it wire something? Wire. Automated wiring. Okay. Fine. At the top of the screen, you can see that it starts to fill. So while we finish the phase, we're actually going to this way. Well, we finished the phase when we have all the material going to the space elevator slowly. We could go to the jungle and get more Mercer sphere and stuff like this. We can do some secondary stuff. Okay, now we need to do the versatile framework, the second one. How do we make that one? Versatile framework. We need steel beam and modular frames. So modular frames are made of reinforced plates and iron rods again. And we need to bring all the steel all the way here. All right. So let's start by let's see about the frame. How fast are the frames, the modular frames? This one I put in codec. Okay, it's very little. So the modular frame will go to the merged conveyor belt, and we will bring the steel all the way here. I will prepare new containers. So over there we have we have one already here. Let's build 2 more. Mark 3. Storage MK3 overflow. Okay, one more. And one more. Okay, something should be wrong, maybe. Alright. Anyway, it doesn't really matter if it's one line or not. Okay. The overflow is connected. Now we need to bring the steel here. So let's see. best way to do. I believe I'm going to bring them from under. They're there. I'm gonna bring them from under. Let's see. Our goal is to bring them this one. Ceiling mount. Our goal is to bring them here. Okay. Here, what was this? Because it looks really dead. It was the screw stuff. Okay, it's time to say bye-bye to it as well. I'm going to remove everything. This one's still producing some stuff. This one's over. This one was going down, but what was it produced? No, it was going this way. Okay, yeah, it was screws as well, if I remember well. Right. Bye-bye to all this stuff. Okay, so we need to bring all of these there, so I think the distance here is okay. I'm going to put some stackable here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, some stackables as well. Here. Yeah, this one. Okay. First one, curve. 2. And 3. It's really beautiful with a curve. I love it. Okay, now we only need to join. Let me bind this one. Conveyor ceiling mount. So this one is, I'm not sure we got them immediately. We got them from moving with tiers. I think we built it with the coupons, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so since we're coming from under, let's build the other area first so we know exactly where we're going. So this is gonna be these three. Mark 3. Mark 3. Mark 3. Okay, so we have the things there as we see. Side. Come on. Why this direction? Makes no sense. This direction makes no sense. How to reverse it? I don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, so let's just prepare everything by ourselves. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back up and down that hole, so it'll be easier to finish the job. One, two, three. Around here should be fine. Two and three. Okay, nearly there. So, where do we arrange them now? I want the pipe on the left most. No, I want this one will be the steel beam. So they are gonna be second. This one's gonna be the pipes. Actually, the height doesn't matter so much. It will work anyway. So steel beam here. Okay. It's good to me. Let's go back up. So the steel have now arrived the common storage area. It's gonna fill there. So what I'm probably going to do is I don't know if we want to be buffering steel there anymore. I think I'm going to short circuit it. So I'm going to like still a lot of bars there. We still overflow or not. I've blocked the whole production because I'm actually bringing some... I understand what's going on. When I tried the truck yesterday and I found out that the electricity was not running, I tried to put some resources in the truck which was metal, and unfortunately it... which was iron plate, and unfortunately I forgot to remove them, so when it was their turn, we probably have a lot of resources full down there. Everything's been blocked. So I see that in the new Satisfactory we can now add some split here. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I can use a smart splitter. Is it? Let me see. Actually, that's not what I want to do. I think I want to add a smart splitter here. And here I want to put none, and to the right I'm going to put the metal, the iron plate, and all the way to container to get rid of it. And to the right here I will accept the right now is not steel. I will put iron plate instead. Okay. So this way we're not polluting the lane at all. Okay, and back to pipes. And I'm guessing that the other side also has some, from what I can see. So it was this one, right? So none to the front, and iron plates to the right. Okay, and here iron plates to the right. Okay. Just need to connect this one. Get rid of the plates. Yeah, it was not supposed to be carrying plates, but I try with this stack. Okay, now I think it's clear. Just need to remove the smart splitting. And we should, yeah, and reset up the pipes here. Okay, all good. It should unlock, fix the problem. That is why we didn't see any, what did I do? Okay. That is why we didn't see anything going. to do something dirty. I really want to bypass this thing. Okay, maybe they're being remerged here, right? So no, this is the overflow thing. No, they're not being remerged, they're being... okay. Alright, let's just use splitters. It's just gonna be temporary dirty, and then we'll clean the whole area later. Merge. Yeah, let's just do like this. No, sorry, my bad. It's not what we want to do. Actually, we only need to replace this thing. Okay, I know. Already being selected, so up, merge here, same here, up and up. Here we remove all of this. And so this is pipes. Let's remerge pipes around here. That side. Let's just remerge it here. Alright. Same for the middle ones, which were for... it doesn't matter. Yeah, it was for beam, right? Okay, so this is for emerging beam. So, center. This is for beams indeed. Here. Okay, and the last one. Pipes, no. Industrial beams. Is it a merger here? Yeah, it's already correct. 3. So it's gonna empty these ones slowly, and we can get rid of them afterwards. When they will be empty, it should go down because they don't have anything new, more input. Okay, let's go back. Here we have the steel coming back there. Should be starting to accumulate here. Correct. And correct. We need 3 more. that's strange. Okay. I don't know. Why the curve is so ugly. Okay, so let's just do like that. Straight. Mark 3. As high as possible. No. Far. Still not satisfied. We still need it far. Okay, so. Let's do like that. Easier. Probably cleaner as well. Curve. Alright. Curve. Curve. Okay, I got the resources coming in. Let's move all of them forward. Steel beam pipes, industrial beams. Fine. Let's move it all the way to the end. Again, for the frame, we need modular frames as well. So this is metal based and steel based. We still want to continue on the right side. There's no copper use right now. We continue on the right side. So yeah, we need sticks and plates to make frames. I'm gonna make 8 assemblers for that. Yeah. And roads, 8 assemblers. So, assemblers. Let's make it Mark 3. We have a lot. No need to wonder too much. Assembler Mark 3. Is it too close? I think it's fine. Okay, this one's gonna be making frames. And then the steel and frames we use after that in assemblers as well. Versatile. I need 1000, so same. I'm gonna make assemblers. I don't know. There's a lot of steel beam. Okay, I'm gonna make 8 assemblers again. After that. Some concrete. Let's go buy some concrete. Let's go get some concrete. I should bring the concrete resources around here. Maybe it's a mass. It's a big need. Maybe I will bring it. Yeah, the same way I did with the other ones. I'll bring some. Yeah, I will do it. I think it's a good idea. Concrete, maybe some plates as well. No, we have enough for the plates. For the concrete, I will do it in the next episode because we're around 2 hours already. So I will still prepare the area so I don't forget. Where is it? 3 overflow. Missing steel beam. No. It's just here, so let's pick some. No, this one. This one. Max 3 overflow. Alright. Let's add one extra hole here. Maybe too far. Okay. Okay, that will be for concrete later. For now, let's finish what we started. The versatile. Failed. So, yeah, more assembler, Mark 3. It's gonna need steel. Let's put 8 as well. Steel beam, steel. Okay, going for it. Rid of this. One more stack. Because after that I need to do bring the steel beam all the way there. a bit close. It's a bit close, we'll see. We have some space on the left, yes. Alright, that's it for the big blueprints. So this one we said is making frames, modular frames. Let's copy settings. Past. The range of copy past is much higher when you use the parachute. Alright, we need reinforced plates and we need iron rods. First we need to expand all of this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we also need to expand this one. So stackable ball. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Perfect. Should have used the default mode instead. Just afraid that I don't know if the other one works so well. What we're doing. Okay. Let's make the return. Right. And okay. Can I just pass through by ducking or something? Nice. Okay. So this one. Yeah, need to drag all the other ones. We have enough steel beam, not a lot. So we need this one. That's the iron rod. Okay, and then we need the beams. So as far as I remember, the beams are that one. Okay. It's just over this one. Alright. So we jump 2. Right. Okay. And we needed the reinforced plates as well, and iron rods here. Actually, the reinforced plates were here. Up. because we're arriving at the end of the 2 hours of the video, I want to hurry a bit so I don't link all of them all the way, but we can read anytime. Right, so split. This is the roads, so let's no need to be too. Yeah, we need the roads, and then the iron plates are these ones. So. Same here. And electrical power. Okay, they're starting to fill in. We don't have a lot of roads coming in. We should check why that's the case. It's not being flooded like we would want to be. Okay, and the outside is what just some modular frame we're gonna put back on the belt. Let's do something like this. That's what everyone is done. 12 per minute. I think we have enough. It's true that we're using let's see, we're 100%. Let's see. No, I think we're missing some roads. Okay. We need to assign the modular frames to the second container there. If we didn't, right, modular frame. Yep. Second container is now for modular frames. Last part. This one to this one. This one's gonna be making our versatile frameworks. Steel beam and modular frame. Okay, let's add some jelly pad jumper again. Forgot to copy the settings. Copy settings. Past. Oh, I didn't see the past here. Past. And past. Steel and modular frame. Steel isn't there. Split. Split here. Here we need a smart splitter. So we put yeah, overflow. Let's put any, and then so we have half go straight and half go to the right. frame. Modular frame back. Let's take care of this one first. Go. So in this one, if we choose any, half of the modular frame are gonna continue straight, but it doesn't matter because they will start to flood it will start to be flooded slowly if the modular frame are more important right now at the beginning. So they're starting now. That's good. And then let's take the way back here. Let's just use this one easier. Okay. We should see these ones start to enter the space elevator as well. What about the wiring? What do we need for that? We need stator and we need cables. For stators we need pipes, steel pipes and copper, and for cables also copper. So that part we're gonna build it on the other side because it's more copper based. And yeah, the stator are also gonna be merged into the common shared conveyor belt. Okay, this concludes this video. In the next video, so we are going to finish making the last part, and then we'll probably visit the jungle a bit to get more immersive spheres while the components are going inside the space elevator automatically. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.